Hello and welcome to my podcast. I'm Sydney Asebu, studying at Leighton Sixth Form, and today we'll be talking about our UK lockdown experiences. I've brought along some special guests. These include Kwabena, Reese, Willem, and Dante. I thought that we could listen to some of our experiences during these difficult times and show how much it's affected people across the whole of the UK and how some people have tackled it. So, who wants to go first?
Alright,
Kwabena.
so my experiences. So before lockdown, I was planning to get a job. I had an interview. I went to that. I was waiting for them to come back, but COVID hit and I couldn't get the job because of that. And obviously, college shut down because of COVID. A lot of things. I couldn't hang out with my friends over summer. I couldn't go outside really. But instead of just laying in my house contemplating the downsides, my brother, he came to me and thought, why not I do a routine every day to keep myself occupied? And so I did my college work. I did go outside, but for exercise purposes only, and I did wear a mask. The whole situation was new to me, as if I go to the shops, I would have to queue outside to go in. I would try to remain as far as possible from people, and when I come back to my house, I would have to wash my hands thoroughly.
Okay, it's nice to hear.
My experience was a tough one. I stayed inside pretty much like the majority of lockdown, and at first, like, I'm used to being at home anyway. So at first I thought, yeah, this is cool, like I don't mind being at home, like. But it got to a point that once colleges were shutting down and like literally the whole of the UK was basically like shut down, that's when it kind of hit me. Like I stopped seeing people that I care about, didn't see my friends. It became very depressing and very like challenging, like on my mental well-being, and like being able to pick myself up wasn't easy. But also like Kwabena, I decided I wasn't really do a routine, but obviously I have like the luxury of having a dog and a garden and like an outdoor backspace, so I took him out there, just ran with him. I mean, I like go around the park and try to stay fit, like play some sports. And I just tried to honestly use social media as a way to socialize with people, even though I prefer to chat to people face to face.
Nice. So, Dante, do you want to speak?
My lockdown was okay. At first I just lounged around, relaxed. Then, like the others, I started to form a little routine. I was watching shows that I had on my list for a while. I picked up a fasting diet to compensate for gyms being closed. I had a exercise routine that I followed for a while until I got bored of it. It was tough at times not being able to go out, being distanced from family. Life slowed down. Big queues when you go shopping, all those kinds of things. Shops being shut, was an inconvenience. But on the other hand, I learned things about myself. Just looked at myself as a person, how I want to improve myself, my good qualities and bad qualities, etc. But yeah, overall it was just a solid lockdown. Yeah.
Okay. Willem, you have anything to say?
Yeah, I think honestly my lockdown was okay. I think I had it much more easy than I would say a lot of people. I was just blessed to have like a nice house, a garden of course, and because I don't mind like being in the house, playing games and stuff and watching films. It was all right. I think it was definitely hard at the very beginning, where it was like almost having to like come to this new reality that I had to stay indoors, and it was also really annoying that a lot of my external kind of things, as well as college, like I had I was doing a youth group at Whitechapel that got cancelled. I was doing like some some lessons with LCC about film that got cancelled, and that was really annoying. But you know, it definitely kind of, I definitely got used to it quite quickly, and I did have quite a few things to do. I was doing lots of my own projects and stuff, so I was keeping myself insane, yeah. Fine, you know, yeah. You can cut that out. What else? I think also, like, in the summer, I also got onto a film course, which is really cool. So pretty much from Monday to Thursdays, I was doing lots of Zoom calls, talking about films with other people, which is really good fun. But you know, overall, like, you know, coronavirus has been okay, but I do understand that it really sucked for a lot of people. But yeah.
Well, obviously, a lot of people struggled throughout the lockdown. It took a toll on a lot of the people in the UK, but some people did manage to persevere, so we can end on a good note.